I'm Kevin Klein. I want to talk to you about an issue that was in the news, and it went to the Executive Policy Committee, it came to Council, and a decision that was made at Council that, it's somewhat disheartening for me. And I think it's one of the issues we have with politics. And I know a lot of people say, well, I've had colleagues say to me, why do you always beat up politics? You're a politician. I'm trying not to be. I understand that that's the profession, but I see that we need to change the name of the profession then, because I see myself as a public servant. I'm here to represent, to the best of my abilities, the wants, needs, and desires of the residents that I serve, and they pay me a salary for that. So my career is to serve them to the best of my ability, or they can fire me. One of the items that came up was about Body Rub Parlors. Now, it didn't come in as Body Rub Parlors. It came in about under a different bylaw and some discussions around a number of bylaws. And we put forward at the time, I don't know who put it forward, and I don't think we need to get into that, but of trying to rework the Body Rub Parlors and escort business here in Winnipeg to try to put some checks and balances, but also, just relook at it as a new category. So keeping it, but just looking at it a little different. Wasn't sure what that meant. I felt it wasn't enough. Look, if we're going to take action to help people and change our city, we got to stop doing reports on everything, because that's what this group did. I moved a motion along with Councillor Nason saying the public service has 90 days to do a report and bring it back to us on how we can shut them down and how fast we can shut them down. You need to get that report so that the legal can take a look at it and we can make sure all our I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Anyways, here's what I said at Council. I heard a lot of comments just now, and I heard a lot of reasons why we can't do it. And I heard people say that we can if we just have to wait. I heard we could do it if I would like to do it, but we can't. We have to wait we have to wait 6 months. I heard comments reflective of those who spoke at EPC that said they didn't want the bylaw. They wanted them gone. So we're going to go back and ask them again? Another 90 days. Let's think about that for a minute. In Canada, 3 women are killed every week because of domestic violence or violence against women. 3. How many weeks are in 3 more months? We are in a unique position as we sit here and we celebrate all that we are doing for our Indigenous population. How we're trying to make change and we're trying to be leaders in the country. And I heard that these are, in a lot of cases, a place where we can control the business. We don't have the resources. That's why we're having problems. That's how women go missing. That's where the cycle can begin. You don't have the money to police these facilities all the time. Everyone is in a position today, right now, to make history. To stand up and direct the public service, to work with legal, to work with the community members, and in 90 days come up with a policy that sees these facilities gone. The status quo of 180 days for a report, and another 180-day extension, or 30-day extension, and 90-day extension, when everybody wants to see them gone, at least that's what I'm hearing, is unnecessary. Do this because you're in a position of power to do it. Stand up today. Stand up to vote, to support, to have them gone in 90 days, and show our Indigenous sisters, daughters, friends, children, that we've got their back. We're not going to allow this stuff to happen anywhere in Winnipeg. You each have a chance to do that. You're each independent thinkers. You're each in a unique position, given power by residents. And most of you don't have to worry about this in your area, because there's already a bylaw that says they can't be there. No one's ever challenged it. So let's deal with that today. We can simply say, you can simply vote no to my motion because it's me, or because you want to stick with the EPC one because that's just the way it is. That's the status quo. Or we can change the city right now. And we can send a loud message in honor of these women and say, we've got your back. We have your back. There is no good, none, zero, and I would challenge any one of you to prove me wrong at any time. There is no good and no benefit that comes from these operations. We have an opportunity today to make a decision. Listen, I know that there's division, and I know that the mayor and I don't see eye to eye on anything. We don't talk. We don't share a laugh. We don't have any discussions. And that's okay. It's not like I'm reaching out either. That's not on him. But I'm asking him, as a self-declared Indigenous person, and others, to please take the time today to think about the power that you have and the ability to stand up and say no to these businesses that cause harm. Thank you. So here's what I don't understand. Many of my colleagues said, yes, of course, we would love for them to go away, but we have to talk to the people that own those businesses. We have to do this, we have to do that. I just disagree with that. If we're going to take a stand to change Winnipeg, you know, right now, it is against the law in Winnipeg to open a body rub parlor anywhere else in the city than downtown. Why are we doing that to the people of downtown, our residents, our community of downtown? Why is it okay there, but nowhere else in the city? What message is that sending? I just think we have to make some changes. And when we want to make changes, we don't send it off to the public service and hope everybody forgets and takes 6 months before it comes back, and then it'll be delayed and so on. We need to focus on results. I can't remember the last time we've done anything that has given the city any great results lately. That's got to change.